Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Grandpa's not a financial planner, and if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, wild times in Tesla. Oh boy. We're going to talk about the indexes, divergence. We got divergence. Pivot point. We might have a new top pivot point. And of course, the fair opening price for tomorrow. You know, Grandpa was only off by about 25 cents today. The day before, I was off by 44 cents. It gets to my fair opening price and goes straight up about $14 each day. I'm think you should pay attention to Grandpa's fair opening price and front run it a little bit. You'd be rich. Okay, so let's get at it here. High to low today. Tesla had a high to low range of $14.23. Yesterday, we had $14.07 from high to low. So we've got good movement. You can make some money with movement like that. Grandma did. Treasonous Trucker did. I know Jeff did. And even Grandpa did. I just don't know why they always do better than Grandpa. That's what I don't know. Okay, we had a high today at 299.75. Remind me to tell you about the whale alert for Friday. I don't know what they're going to do. They probably already bailed. Low at 285.52. And we closed at a respectable 296.91. I want to tell you right now, Tesla is way overbought. It was overbought yesterday, and it's more overbought today. But it will adjust. It will adjust. Okay, the indexes are up a lot, except for the Dow Jones. That's flat, just right at even. And but Tesla outperformed in the green. Divergence. We got divergence, and it's bearish. And that'll explain your opening price that Grandpa's going to give you in a little bit. Divergence. Volume fell by 49 million shares today. 49 million less shares today were bought and sold, but on higher prices. So a total of 113 million were bought and sold. The overall average is 90.5, so it's still above that. So it's pretty actually fair volume, but it's bearish because of the amount that it dropped. And like I say, it's bearish, and it will reflect partially why Grandpa's opening price is what it is. Grandpa calculates the fair opening price of Tesla, not what Tesla does. Grandpa calculates what's fair. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. They don't always do what's fair. But 9 out of 10 times I'm right. So they usually get close to where Grandpa thinks they should be. I don't know who I could call to tell him to do it differently, so I might as well just quit complaining. Pivot point. Well, we got a new bottom pivot point of 238.88. And let's see. That was our new bottom pivot point on 11/4/24 Monday morning, 8 o'clock. And we're looking for a top pivot point. Now, if 299.75 is the new top pivot point, that would give a high to low difference of $60.87 from high to low. I'm not saying 299.75 is our top pivot point. But if it is our top pivot point, we're going to go down. We're going to go down and find a bottom pivot point. That's what we're going to do. I want to go through something here with pivot points for you. In the past, our pivot points from high to low, okay, have netted us 46.55 one time, 26.19. Remember that number, 26.19. 62.64, 52.89, and 61.59. Just the last most previous ones that I've tracked from high to low, from pivot point to pivot point. And as you can see, ours is 60.87, very near as high as anything Grandpa's got written down, which isn't a large sampling by no means. But that smallest one of $26, if this is our top pivot at 299.75, will bring us right to the 273 area, 273, which Grandpa finds very interesting. Okay, so let's see, pivot point. I think I'll quit talking about blinking. Grandpa's been seeing some wild blinking. Okay, so today at $315, they're shorting 5,000 shares a minute. Every time we're getting a green candle in this HEIKIN ASHI, they were doing 5,000 shares per minute on average. Best that Grandpa could calculate it. Not dollars worth. I'm talking shares per minute. Yesterday we were doing 5,000 shares a minute at the 305 area. Okay. And of course, after hours, they're up there at $363 shorting after hours. Very little, but they do it every single day. They've been doing it for weeks up there. Blinking on the downside, they blink like crazy today. Every time we get a red candle, they were just lighting it up at 285, about 3,000 shares a minute. And yesterday, they were really lighting it up for quite a while at 272.70. Them two numbers are pertinent. 285 is absolutely a place of support on the bottom side, and 272.70 is major support. Okay, so in Grandpa's opinion, and after hours, they're down there at 257, and that number is Grandpa really believes is coming in your future. They're also down blinking at 219 after hours, which does not surprise me a bit. Okay, we got a whale alert. It's a sweep. It's bullish. It expires tomorrow, Friday, on 11/8, with a $300 strike price. They came within 25 cents of hitting it. Now, either somebody's very sad, or they're gonna hope for something great for tomorrow. I don't know how. It's options, and Grandpa's not an option man, but I'm just, maybe you know what that's supposed to mean for us. I don't even know if they're still in the trade or if they bailed. It was a whale anyway. Dominant trend. The dominant trend is currently down. We're looking at the daily chart right here. We have a sell signal here. This is a bull flag. This is not a buy signal. And we can go up to the 315 area with that crazy bull flag in the daily. So I'm not all bent out of shape out of that. But all I can tell you is the dominant trend is still down until we get the dominant trend up. We need the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. And as long as we have a sell signal in the daily, the dominant trend is down. But we are still looking for a top pivot point. You know, if the pivot point today at 299.75 doesn't get broken, but we're getting, in Grandpa's opinion, we're getting close to our top pivot point. If that ain't it, 305, 307, I'm leaning. Okay, so let's just talk about it here. Upside resistance. Where do we got resistance? Well, we got resistance right at $300. We came within 25 cents. Okay, so we got resistance at 300. Our next place of resistance, and I keep saying we'll probably hit it with a WICK, is 307. And that's where the market makers they shorted there all day yesterday. And then we have resistance at 315. They shorted there all day today like they're nuts. Then you have some resistance at 330 and 363 actually is where they've been going after hours. And Grandpa figures if we hit 363, we're going to get a wick up to 370 because Grandpa likes sevens. Downside support. Okay, what do we got going here? Okay, you downside support. Our Tesla is just insane. 287, 288 area. You're going to hit a little bit of support. 285 might be a. No, they did a lot of blinking at buying at 285 today. If that was their choice today. You have support at 277 area, and then 270, 270. I think we're going to see the 273. I just don't know if we're going to see. I think. Well, I'll tell you what I think later. Okay, 270, 270, followed by 257 down on the bottom where they've been blinking down there again. And okay, the fair opening price for 11/8/24 Friday is $294. So we're going to gap down a few bucks here, in Grandpa's opinion. Now, are they going to do like they did the last few days? You get down to 294 at the open, you know, and it goes straight up $14. That's what it did the last 2 days. Let's see, what's 14 and 294? Anybody know? Well, that'd be right around 308, 307. Oh, Grandpa, don't say that. So if we go to 294, that might be your buying opportunity. The last 2 days, it's gone within 25, 40 cents of Grandpa's opening, and it's gone straight up 14 bucks. What's 14 and 294? Let's see, that'd be 304, and 4 is 308. 308? Oh, that's close to 307. where Grandpa said we might go tomorrow. Oh, you just don't know. You know, what's Grandpa going to do? Well, trading is reactive, not predictive. So Grandpa doesn't know what he's going to do yet. I'll calculate. That's Grandpa calculates the fair opening price. Okay, Truth Social, Trump's media platform. The day of the election was up over 20%. Today it's down 22% from its previous high. So it's a little bit below where it started out. They, I tell you, stocks are really something. Okay, Grandpa's opinion. What is it? If we hold above 273, look for 307, followed by 315 next week. Close below 273 area, the 270, 273. Look for look for 257. Absolutely. If we close below 270, whenever we close below 270, 273, look for 257. Grandma's buying the dip at 277 and 273. And she's up about $2,300 today. Why does everybody always do better than Grandpa? I believe this is a buying opportunity no matter what. 1 year or less, Grandpa predicts. I don't predict. I react. My reaction is I'm reactive. Buying opportunity, $1,000 per share. Calculate that out. Within a year, you're going to see 1 to 2,000. 2 years, 5,000 or more per share. That's Grandpa's opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I'm more bullish than I've ever been in my life on Tesla. That's the way it is. Save some gunpowder for 257. But I kind of think we're going to see 307 area, and as soon as we do, 2-3 days later, I think we're going to probably see 257. But I could have it all backwards, all wrong. You just don't know. It's just only Grandpa's opinion. Okay, I think we're going to see 307 and then 257. But we could see 257 and then 307. But, okay, so you got it? 294 might be your number. That's our fair opening price. Remember that number, Grandpa will. Hey, think about eternity once in a while. Grandpa